Okay. Okay, I'm on. I'm gonna put the mic a little bit away. What is up, everybody? It's your boy UFO, and I'm back. Or I'm not back yet, but I'm gonna start a new one on YouTube. Or, I'm gonna start a Factorio save. Now I already started the save. I was checking if Outplayed was working, so I already crashed the ship. I'll let you know I did up the frequency of the ores. So the each ore, so copper, coal, iron, I upped by a frequency of 2. So it's two. The frequency, the size, and the richness of the 3 ores are upped by 2 notches. So that's already the start. Take a look at the map. It looks kind of grim. Okay. Well, the closest water source is miles, but besides the point. So what I'm going to start doing, um, is this. I don't like how close that is. Yeah, I can see it. Ooh, I don't like that. Okay. So we're going to take out a burner mining thing. Place it right there. We're gonna grab some wood. Now I want to let you know, um, if you're good at the game, I respect you. If you've played the game before and you're really good at it, awesome. But I'm gonna let you know right now, I am not good at this game. It requires there's many ways you can play it, but like some people just get like blueprints from the workshop and build bases off of that. I build bases by hand. So, and building bases by hand takes a lot, like a lot of planning. Like, it takes quite a bit of planning to even like get started mildly to my brain's not working. It takes a lot of planning to even mildly get started in a base, and every single base I've tried to build ends up super wonky, and like things are leading everywhere, and it doesn't make any sense. So, yeah. If I'm being honest, I wouldn't trust my judgment. But I do enjoy the game. But it's not gonna be, the base isn't gonna be very pretty. Just saying that. But I think what I should, I'm just getting started here, you know. So I did up the frequency and stuff. I need to start getting power figured out. But it's gonna take a little while to get stuff, you know, figured out. I'm just gonna let that run all night, and I'm gonna gather coal for the rest of the night. I should probably speed this up. I'm gonna give myself a little bit. Okay, I'm back. It became day again. I was just gonna mine until it became day. Oh, 46. That's pretty close to what we need. I also have close to 40 coal, and we're going to turn these into iron plates. I'm also going to turn on pollution. Oh, pollution's already on. I don't like how close that base is. It's a small base right now, though, so I'm not too worried about it. Okay. We're getting close to steam power. So this is the research menu. The research menu is where we get new items and stuff. So like better weapons, better tools, stuff like that. Like better things, and how we research them and get them. Um, so right now I'm working towards steam power, which steam power requires that I get 50. I craft 50 iron plates, which is why I was just letting it run because I already know what I need to do that. I'm also going to take a trip over to, give me a sec, this iron vein over here. So this right here is probably going to be my main coal outlet. Um, so all of the ores I bumped up by 2, like I've said, except stone. Stone, I've had a very bad history with stone. So instead of bumping all the frequency and stuff up to 4, or up to 2 notches, I bumped it up to 4 notches. Because I have a really bad history with stone. I hate working with stone. Because it's always far away. This one I got lucky and it's pretty close by. But the one issue I do have is that the only source of water is like pretty far away. The source of water is pretty far away, and for steam power I need water, so that's going to be a little bit difficult. And that's the only issue I have with that. But it shouldn't be too difficult to get stuff running. I'm gonna take these iron plates, put them there. And then after this, after I finish working on steam power, I'm going to work on actually we're gonna take half of that. Before I work on steam power, when I'm done working on steam power, I'm going to work on electronics, which is the other one in this menu, which I need to craft 10 iron plates. That's why I got the iron here, or the copper here. I need to craft 10 copper plates. That's why I got the copper, so that when I'm done with steam power, I can get that done. Which steam power is going to be done soon. But I'm gonna open up the crafting menu here and my inventory. Burner inserters aren't super useful. They're useful in like early game, but like after maybe 10 seconds, they become somewhat useless. So I don't use them that much. These, on the other hand, yeah, those are always useful. So I'm just gonna craft. I'm gonna press shift and I'm gonna craft all of those I can, because transport belts are probably the most useful item in the game and one of the most used items in the game. So they're always used. Okay, this still has some power left, so I'm going to put in there. And this is crafting more. And I think I got like halfway. Or no, I got like to 92%, so I only need like 8 more percent, and I'll be able to get steam power, and I'll be able to run down to that lake over there. So let me just give you a rundown. The patches, you can hover over them, tells me basically tells me the ores that we have. These red things you see are biter bases. They're the enemy in the game. They're basically giant cockroaches. I hate them. So that's gonna be aware. The little green things you see, those are trees, and there's also rocks in the area. And then there's this right here. These are lakes. You can get fish and you can heal yourself with fish. But more importantly, it's how you get steam power, which is the first power you're gonna get. Okay. I now have electronics, which means I can make stuff. And we're also going to smelt this. And we're going to get steam power finished up. And we're also going to take that out. We'll let that run. Okay. Got 16. Okay. And now we have steam power, which means we have an offshore pump as well. We're going to let that run a little bit. We're actually going to add this, in fact. Okay, now that we have this, we're going to pick these things up. And the first thing I'm going to research probably is electric mining joules. But first I need to get, where are they? These. Which means a lot. I can do that. First of all, we're going to do all this. As many of these I can do. How many does it require? It requires 10 electronic circuits to get started. And 4 transport belts. And 10 iron gears. We're going to let that run. What do I need for an offshore pump? Okay. I can do that. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to create an offshore pump. We only need one right now. In fact, we're probably going to only need one for probably most of the run until we get into other stuff. But right now, all we really need is one offshore pump. So we're going to take the offshore pump here. And the other thing we're going to need, also, one last thing I need to explain. This red cloud, I have pollution turned on, so this red cloud. This red area is how much pollution we're putting into the environment from like burning stuff or just doing anything really. As this cloud grows, it's going, when this cloud reaches the biter base, it's going to anger the biters and they'll start sending hordes of enemies over to attack my base. And that's where a few of the really useful things. First of all, walls. Walls, I get walls eventually. Let me open the menu. Let me find it. Walls. These are tough walls, like the other walls are somewhere else. Yeah, stone wall. A stone wall are probably one of the really used ones in the game. And the other thing is a gun turret. These are like what I'm going to use the entire run to protect my base. I'm also going to pick this up. Okay. Now we have just a few more things, and we're going to build that. Because we need 4 more to have enough. And then we also need 4 more to actually, we need more to build the lab. Oh, actually, I have enough to build the lab. We're just going to build 1 lab for now, though. And the other thing I need, once I'll get it once I'll get the blueprint once I get the lab, is science packs. Science packs is how you research the stuff. And this gets like, this is the logistics science pack, or automation. This is the automation, which will get me stuff to automate how I'm doing things. And it's also what I need for electric mining drill, which I'm actually going to see. We're going to start research on this, and we can queue the research. So I'm going to, the first thing we need is, we can always pick it up later. So I'm going to put it in the hotbar, and we're going to place it right here. And then we're also going to build a boiler, which I need more stuff. Yeah, so, I'm gonna go... Oh, and there's also one more thing I forgot to get here. Sometimes in the wreck there will be, stuff you forget. I'm trying to find where it is. Oh, it's over here. There it is. It's a small spaceship wreck, and I can get stuff from that. But what I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna turn on tab. I think tab is one way to turn it on, but the other way to turn it on is, through here. Just trying to find it. Robots. I don't know where it is. Recipe icons. Now I'm gonna test something. I'm gonna take this furnace, put it down. If I put these in here. I don't know why it's not working. I don't know what's going on. Okay, anyway, it doesn't matter. We're gonna go mine some more stone, and we need a lot more iron. We'll only get, how much do we need for a furnace? 5 stone. Okay, so we're gonna get 10 stone, let's say. In fact, I'm just gonna do this. Take the stone out, and then put that there. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's fine. Okay. Now we're gonna build those two. And then we're gonna go get more iron. Because I need, for steam engines, I need... Oh. Yeah. For steam engines, I need this, and for boilers, which is the other thing I need. Okay, so we need a lot more iron. So we're gonna head over to our iron that we have over here. And this is why I hate why the thing is so far away, because that's where we need, the water is where we need to be. And when I originally build my base with stone walls, which a lot of people don't do it early, I do it early because I cannot deal with biters at all. Put that there. It's gonna go to the water line, or maybe past the water, depending on I'm feeling. Okay, we're going to let that get iron for us for probably the rest of this time. We're also going to in-queue research for assemblers and that. Yeah. That feels like a pretty good amount of stuff I need. All I need is, I'm gonna make 2 boilers. Or, how many do I need? Give me a sec. My brain's not working. Something I can do here. Just trying to find it right now. There it is. If you press Alt, it shows you what it's doing. Or what's inside stuff. Like, or what something's making. Like when I make assemblers, it will show what the assembler's making. This, there's iron ore in this chest, so it's showing iron ore. Take half of that. Put it in here. Start putting this. Or actually, take it out. We're gonna let that run. Then we're going to take this out real quick. How much? Oh, we're not too bad with pollution right now. Okay, now we're gonna take this, and we're gonna let this finish melting. And once this is finished, we're just going to make it a little bit more, make it a little faster and more sustainable. Just letting this finish up what it's doing. And we're out of fuel. Pick this up, and we're just going to place this right here. Oh, right here. And we're going to take half of this coal and put it in here. And we're going to take the other half of that coal and put it in here. And now this will automatically fill this with iron ore. So now it just does it automatically for me while I do other stuff. But right now we can make... I want to make 2 boilers, and then I want to make steam engines after. Okay, now that we have my offshore, we're going to put my offshore pump in my hotbar. And we're going to put the boiler in the hotbar. And And we're gonna run over here to where my lab is. And eventually I'll like have like a generalized base. But right now I'm just trying to I want to get the electric mining drill. That's the only thing I want right now is the electric mining drill, really. There it is. I'll run it right there. And this is going to run into like it's gonna run in like that. And this is going to create power. Which I need, what do I need for the logistics? Oh, copper and gears. The copper I can do. Take that. And when those, I always need more iron, so when those run out of... I think I only needed one boiler. I think I need one boiler and multiple steam engines. It doesn't matter. It should be fine. Yeah, I only needed one boiler. We're going to... rotate it. Now that works. I wish I could recycle these things. Is there a way to trash stuff? Oh no, I have to get it upgraded stuff to do that. We're just gonna act like this is a pipe right now because I couldn't do it any other way. Rotate. There we go. This is like a pipe right now, so I'm only gonna fill this one with fuel. Which means I also need to move this and move it right here for now. And then I need science packs. Can't make gears right now. Oh, I need 2 iron pits for gears. So right now I just want to get the electric mining drill started. Because then I can use electricity, but you know, I need a little bit more for that. And then something else we're gonna start. I'm just gonna build. We're gonna get another steam engine. Where is it? And we're gonna build another burner mining drill. Actually, I'm only gonna use this one that's right here. Okay, perfect. We're gonna build one burner inserter, which we're gonna build more in a minute, but take this one burner inserter. We're gonna come over to this coal right here. I think I can do this way. Yeah, it does that. Okay. I'm gonna fill this with this coal. And now, what's gonna happen? When it's done. I thought it'd automatically start doing that. Unfortunate. Well, we're just gonna put it in here now. What we're gonna start is come over here. Oh, I need some of that coal. We're just getting the starts right now. We're gonna probably end this video at 30 minutes, so I only have a little bit more time left. So we're gonna come over here. Just the 1,000-year walk to get over here. And we're going to put that there. This is the other thing I need. And copper wire. Okay. Well, we need a little bit more stuff, obviously. But this is just the start. So, this episode, we just started getting, started and stuff. Just focusing on that. Next episode, I'm gonna try and get the electrical network started. We're just gonna put this there. And then we're going to, next episode, we're gonna get the electrical network set up. But I think that's all gonna be, that's gonna be all for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I got my pen. I'm signing off.